What's in Your Pack, Part 1. Cricket's going to help me out today. She's the younger of our two dogs. She's a Corgi and Staffy cross. She's 12 years old, and she is typically full of beans, and you'd think she was a puppy if you saw her, but when she's getting cuddles and love, she just wants to be right there with you, all quiet. So, one of the first things I carry, and this isn't a necessity for most people, but we do a lot of backcountry hiking where we are in remote areas. I carry a GPS. So I'm not going to go into too much detail on that, but it's handy if you are going places where you are unfamiliar with the area, or you just want to track new routes and be extra safe. Good girl. All right, are you going to stay or are you going to go? Oh, you're going to stay. Okay, lie down. Okay, good girl. I carry a hunting knife. We don't do any hunting, but it's, whoop, be careful. It's very sharp. I carry this just in case I have to cut through any trees or brambles or things that might be blocking us, or if a dog were to get stuck in an area and I couldn't release their collar or harness and they were in panic mode or injured, then I can use that to get them out of there. Obviously for personal safety as well. So that's handy. I carry a little pepper spray, and this one is made by a company called Sabre. It's made with natural ingredients. It sprays 12 to 14 feet, and what it'll do is it'll stop any animal, predator, dog, person, bear in its tracks, but it's not going to do long-term damage. So it's not going to blind a dog or really hurt something. It's just going to sting and hurt enough that they're going to stop doing whatever they're going to do so that you can get to safety. I have a little air horn. I picked this up at Canadian Tire, and it's similar to what you would see on a boat, just smaller, so it just lets out a loud blast when you push the button. I won't do it now. And that, again, for safety, to startle any animals that might be in the area, to signal for help, and also I use it to alert people that we're in the area. We have some people that hunt in our area. They aren't really supposed to, but if I were to hear a gunshot in the distance, then I just let this go just so people know that we're around and to keep ourselves safe. I have a little Swiss Army knife, which has all your typical things in it, corkscrew, scissors, knife, but it also has a little mirror. This was a gift, so I like to carry that, and that would also be good just to signal for help if you needed help. Good girl. You gonna go? Oh, you don't know. All right. I carry a battery pack depending on the situation. I have a small one and I have a large one. This charges my cell phone. So this one would charge my cell phone completely once, and this one will charge it up to 4 times. It has 2 outlets on this one, so I can plug in my phone. I also carry earbuds, so I could plug those in at the same time just to charge them up. I like to use earbuds because I like to be hands-free as much as possible. And in an emergency situation, if I was trying to administer first aid to a pet or just get myself to safety and I'm on the phone with somebody, a paramedic or the ambulance service or whatever, then I have my hands free to deal with that and I'm not worrying about the cell phone. And obviously a wire. The wire is a fire wire that connects the cell phone to the battery pack. I carry a headlamp in case I'm out longer than expected and it's starting to get dark. Again, goes with the hands-free theme and very handy to have. I have little glow sticks. These are really just an option that not many people would need. Again, if it were dark and I'm out with dogs, I want to be able to know where they are even if I'm leashing them. It's just handy should something happen to just put one of these little things on their collar. Hand warmers and foot warmers because I get cold hands and feet. These ones are just one use and they last for usually 4, 5, 6 hours. But you can also get ones that you can boil and reuse, and they sell those at Mountain Equipment Co-op. I'm sure they sell them other places too, but those are great if you want to be a little more eco-friendly. I have a space blanket. This is quite a large one. I won't unfold it. And this is good for keeping your body warm and the dogs warm, obviously. You could also use it as a tarp if you needed some cover from the rain. It's waterproof. And again, it has a reflective surface on it, so you could use it if you needed to signal for help. This is a very lightweight, compact vest. It's a fiber-filled vest so that it's quite warm, and I just carry that in case I get a little cold. I have socks, extra gloves, and that's really about it as far as safety gear goes. There are a couple things that I am researching currently and going to pick up. One is either a satellite beacon or a satellite phone. Again, I go places that we often don't see anybody, and I do have intermittent cell reception, so that for me will be a very important safety item for myself and for the dogs. And along those lines, I'm also going to pick up a dog harness. It's basically a rescue harness. So if a dog is injured and I'm, a couple of hours from a trailhead and people can't get to me because I'm in a remote area, this allows me to harness the dog, put it on my back like a pack, and carry the dog out to safety. So when I get those items, I will show you those and let you know how they are working for me. If you have any items that you think I would benefit from having, I'd really love to hear about it. And I will put up some links to the things that I have shown you here today. Any feedback you have is great. Please just leave a comment, and we'll see you again for part 2 of What's in Your Pack. Thanks again for tuning in. Bye!